How you doing? This is Stu and Wade from Gallows, and you're here on BandApp TV. Keep it locked.
Okay, alright, so it's Colin here from BandApp TV. I'm with Wade and Stu from Gallows. How you doing, guys?
Very well, thanks. How you doing?
Yeah, really cool. Thanks for spending the time with us, man. Really appreciate it.
Sure.
So, how's your festival been so far? How was Leeds on Friday?
I'm not really the one to answer that, am I?
I heard about what happened. If
We played at Leeds on Friday, I don't remember.
It was a Gallows show. I don't know what you can take out of that, but it was fun. Kind of like veterans of the thing now. I think this is our 6th year in a row where Gallows has been playing Reading and Leeds, and it's great. It's never something that we turn down, obviously, because we're doing it 6 times in a row.
Absolutely.
So that's how much we love it. And Leeds is wicked, and we're looking forward to just getting out there in about 2 hours.
Smashing the shit up, as they say.
Pretty much.
So, from what I can gather, Marmozets, did you release their stuff before?
Yeah, Wade, myself, and Laurent from Gallows, our guitarist. You probably know him as Lags. We started a record label called Venn Records.
Yeah.
And the first release we put out was a Marmozet 7-inch called Good Days.
They're literally like my new favourite band at the moment.
Fantastic. Check out Marmozets.
And my friend Larry produced their last single as well.
Of course.
So, they're just amazing. So, and I saw them at Liverpool Sound City as well, and they just, they pull it off live, don't they?
Oh, they do. They're like a bunch of young kids, and they're just so talented. It's like ridiculous what they could do with their instruments.
I know.
We had them play a couple of shows with us as well earlier in the year, and it's ridiculous how good they are. So we're really proud to put their record out, and I'm pleased it's going so well for them.
Yeah, they are lovely guys as well. So it's, and a fine band. So good choice there. Good choice. So have you guys started work on album number 4 yet, or are you still just finishing up?
I think it's kind of hard to write while you're playing shows. But I think everyone's got these little ideas, and you kind of keep stockpiling ideas until it's finally time to make that record. And we're taking a bit of time off after this, so there's not going to be a lot going on this fall. So I mean, there's no concrete date on anything, but I'm sure we'll start working on stuff soon.
Cool. And how do you keep your voice in shape? I'm sure you've been asked before, but
I don't. I mean, my voice just always kind of sounded like this. It's not some like pack of cigarettes a day, bottle of Jameson type stuff. It's just
natural.
Just the way my voice sounds. Yeah. So
blessed.
Yeah. I do nothing to keep it up, and that's it. So it's a secret. There is no
ferocious.
secret.
Fantastic. So what's been your highlight for 2013 so far then, if you're just winding down towards the end of the year?
2013?
I think for me, I don't know, there's a lot, because last summer was really, never mind.
Highlight 2013, don't know, we did our headline tour, and we were lucky to take out some cool bands as well, like Feed the Rhino, so it was good having friends with us every day on the road, and that was wicked. And that's in terms of like being in the band. Gallows is it's a hard touring band, and we've been doing it for about 6-7 years, so for it to pick a highlight is difficult, because every day is a highlight really. It's still like we wake up every morning scratching our heads on why people want to give us money to play a show.
Right.
Like it's insane for us. So I guess every day is a highlight without sounding really cheesy.
How did you kind of come about sort of starting up your own label?
I think owning a record label, I think, is the dream of any complete music nerd, It's something that we've always wanted to do, and when we started talking with the people from PS about our newest record, we brought up the idea of starting our own label through them, and they were just kind of like-minded people, and they were able to help us kind of set up the infrastructure to put it together, and so the Gallows record is the first record we put out, and it's just something. Stu, all of us we're all obsessed with music,
absolutely.
It's a great way for us, especially to be able to, shine a light on bands from the UK and then I think eventually the world, where we want people to know about these bands.
You kind of do it on your own terms as well, I suppose. Because you have been through the mill a bit, haven't you?
Well, we have, but I think that's something that we wanted to share our experience, impart our knowledge with younger and up and coming bands, which is the other kinds of bands that we sign. who necessarily we could steer them away from them making the mistakes that we've made, because we had no one like big brothering us to do that for us.
It's all learn as you go.
And I think also any industry you work in, the music industry is a weird one, especially from an artist perspective, where it's not like there's an obvious route for promotion or progression. So if you choose music as your given career, the only way you really get to learn all the different facets of it, be that from the perspective of an agent or a manager or a label, is to actually do it. So, in the early days, we booked our own shows and we put out our own demos, and now we've done the touring thing, and now I'm into managing bands. The last thing, really, that felt attractive to us was to actually do a label and actually kind of steer our bands away that we signed from making them horrific mistakes as thing. You need major money bucks to get your record out and stuff, and you can package things how you want and promote to your fan bases in these new ways. Things like BandApp, which it gives the bands a bit more control and direct relation to their fans, which is attractive to us.
So what bands on your label should we be working out for? Now's your time to tell us all about it.
It's funny you should say that, Colin, because obviously I've got a really exciting roster of bands as far as I'm concerned, like Palm Reader, Feed the Rhino, Moose
amazing.
Blood. We've released records by Marmozette, and we're about to do a 7-inch with a great band called Baby Godzilla, who everyone should go and
Larry's
check out.
Larry's just done them as well, hasn't he?
Yeah. So maybe we need to bring Larry in as the then in-house producer. Larry, if you're watching, get in touch. So that's going to be our next 7-inch. It's not announced yet, so that's a BandApp exclusive right here at Reading Festival.
I love your style, Stu. I love your style.
And so that's next. I think next year there's a couple of bands that maybe people watching this haven't heard of before, called The Hell and Crocodile. Great stuff, real riff heavy, groovy shit. So UK music's in a good state at the moment. So for us being like the old guard, we're just trying to help out bands get their music heard.
Yeah, cool. Well, thank you so much for that, guys. Anyway, I really appreciate your time. Thank you, Wade.
Cheers, man.
Thanks, Stu.
Pleasure.